Atmospheric conditions are suboptimal to mission deployment and evacuation. This is as close as I can get you to the Longinus Gamma facility.
Hold position! Gargantuan Xenos digger.
Take heed, Meridian. TRYGON target acquisition vectors are unknown. Best to keep moving and stay together. Projecting a sense of tactical dominance may deter it from attacking. For now.
TRYGON could be anywhere. Close formation! Fall off and move!
Auspex detecting Tyranid presence. Remain resolute. I am coming. I shall repeat. Attention! Releasing frag grenade. Alien biofare. Up and stay close.
The TRYGON seeks us from below!
Alien trespasser sight. The lictor has us in its sights. That one calls for reinforcements. Activating Auspex advantage. Auspex deep scan ready. Enhanced visuals incoming. You are fertilizer now, Xenos. Magazine empty.
Look! The beast changes its vector. Rally and relocate, brothers. Tarry not.
Picking up extra rounds. Another Xenos bioform eliminated. All specs ready to scan. Ordnance away. Stim cash here.
War gear acquired.
Battle, brother. Medical supplies over here. Ammunition cache here.
Rendezvous at Mark. Confirmed.
Check your aim. Ravener, watch the ground. If I fall, take the raptor's due.
I have you, brother. These scars shall fade on the day you become a threat.
10 Khan offenses will not keep us. You honor the Primarch's legacy, brother.
Stim cash located. Trouble.
Fresh munitions.
I call assails my foe.
TRYGON assault incoming! Dig in and fortify this position.
Rally and relocate, brothers. Hurry! Close those gaps.
A lift station lies just ahead, Viridian. Considering the TRYGON's presence is incidental to our objective, utilize the lift to reroute closer to Metrian's keep.
Confirmed, Lagos. Approaching the lift now.
Pathetic. Kill that foe, lest it summon me. I will not yield to these wounds. Our brother died in valor, not in vain. Stay in sight of each other. Keep formation tight, Viridian. Stay in sight of each other.
I have transmitted no authorizations.
This is not an ideal round point. We must keep moving until the lift arrives.
Transport.
Go! Regroup on the lift! Ready to
For the Emperor! but unbroken.
Ignoel
specs
Nutrien welcomes you to Longinus Gamma Bio Research Facility. Please do not disturb the lift. It would be a waste. I have no music to play while you descend. Use the silence to contemplate your futile, brutal existence in service to a desiccated cause.
Something is amiss with this servo skull.
Viridian, the servo skull is enslaved to an unknown master. I am...
Continue to discuss your fate amongst yourselves. It changes nothing.
Place your faith in Magos Gallo, brothers.
A suggestion: abandon Gallio's misguided vendetta against
That TRYGON is a greater threat than a malfunctioning servo skull. I have never encountered a servo skull malfunction like this.
The servo skull is of little concern to the objective.
For the Emperor! New scars in the making. Watch the fire, brother! Disgusting Tyranid scum! Detecting my setting mine! Out of round! Clear a blast radius! I am wounded but unbroken. That is the biggest Tyranid I've seen.
Tears through Earth as if it were paper.
I was worried you had fallen victim to Mitrian's mastery of malphonic disruptive frequencies, but now the uncomfortable sensation associated with relief cools my remaining skin. Be warned, Viridian. Mitrian cannot hope to stand against you alone, so she will lie and stall in hope the Xenos swarm will devour you. Case in point, she has enslaved that servo skull as a crude mouthpiece. But give her word zero credibility for the mission's sake. And your own.
Borrower incoming!
The facility will be infested in moments.
Statis. The facility is well stocked in mining gear. Requisition melter charges to eradicate the tunnels and halt the infestation. Find the melter ordnance with dispatch.
Location marked.
Melter charge incoming!
on all specs.
All specs engaged.
I hereby order you to turn your weapons on each other.
Inside the facility, you'll find Metrian cowering in her data enclave.
Ready to...
Galio, old friend of mine. If you missed our binaric discourses, you could have sent communication. I observe you still pathetically cling to thews of soft tissue. Remember, meat lacks efficiency, whereas metallic alloys stave off corrosion and degradation for far longer.
How far you have fallen, Ignoel, that I must drag you back into the light.
Ready. Gather on my mark. The battle lighter.
No telling what surprises await.
3 meat lackeys seems like overkill, Galio. You think too highly of me. These poor, inert variables shall perish here, devoured by the Tyranids. And you do not care.
Metrian shut down power to the uplink terminals. You must resupply the generator with a backup power zone. She hopes the Tyranids will annihilate you, but she underestimates the second company.
Search the area for a power cell.
I beseech you, Galio, bear witness to the summation of our divine arithmetic from long ago. Remember Project Zeta 6?
As my theorems predicted, your life vector has converged with renegade factors, and Zeta 6 was a waste of computational resources and one perfectly good Grox. Surrender now, and perhaps leniency can be granted. After the mind probes, of course.
You are a redundant functionary. Your Astartes shall die here, alone, in the dark. Light and darkness. How easily flesh parts deceive their perception.
Disrupt her attempts to connect with our facility's network. Metrian will seize any opportunity to damage crucial data, which would deem this mission a failure. Do not let her connect to the consoles.
They shall be severed, Magos.
I am copies of copies, backups of backups, and I degrade not. You have already fallen.
Zoanthrope psychic my gratitude.
Gathering supplies.
I will hold the console.
Commencing Auspex scans. Auspex tags a burrowing tyranid. Clear a path to our fallen brother. Nowhere left to dig now, Ravener.
I am gravely injured.
Avarax seems determined.
Dampens our chapter's colors.
Auspex trained. Medical supplies over here. Ammunition cache here. Target is rallying reserve forces. Halt it! You are fertilized now, Xenos. Scanning. Planting melter bomb. Mark this position.
Until we serve again.
We must move as one. Resources acquired. Ammunition here. Join me directly.
We cannot backtrack. Grabbing this gear. Replenishing vitality.
You honor the Primarch's legacy, brother.
Medical stims found.
Stims injected.
Brilliant. I cannot land with that burrowing abomination lurking about. Deep scans have penetrated the atmospheric disturbances and Metrium's meddling code. TRYGON vulnerability data pushed to your displays. Grant this monstrosity no quarter. Aim for the cracks in its chitinous armor. Affix a melter ordnance to that Xenos pit.
Eradicate the Xenos crawlways with the melter charges.
More Xenos Primaris for their second.
Enhanced visuals incoming. We are allies. Yeah.
TRYGON kill confirmed. My congratulations,